Hi, it's Angie with NewsOK, and I am here with Dr. George Goodman, who is an optometrist, but he has recently become an author. Now, you're a native Oklahoman. You're now residing in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Your book is called Unlikely. So how did an optometrist become an author? Tell us about the inspiration for Unlikely.
Well, the subject unlikely hit me because God uses unlikely people to do extraordinary things.
Mm-hmm.
And He took me through a series of events in my life that basically showed me that I'm not in control. And as I've learned to accept that and focus on Him and seek Him to find His will for my life, He led me to write a book. It's been about a 3-year journey.
Wow. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, you actually began journaling, right? Is that correct?
That's right.
Wow. And you went through some hard times in your life, like you mentioned, but it showed you, I guess you mentioned in the book, that it showed you how God can, even through the hardest times, that's when He can really use you.
Well, for me, it was realizing that for my whole life I'd had a religion about God, and I knew of Him. And until I realized that it's not religion, it's relationship that matters, when I finally grasped that, it became so real to me. And it inspired me to write. There were times that I couldn't write fast enough.
Wow. Oh, that's fabulous. Okay, tell us, for people who haven't read a Christian book, why should they read Unlikely?
Well, we all tend to see ourselves differently than I think God sees us. And for example, the title, Unlikely. We all think that God would never use me to do anything significant. Yet throughout the Bible there's examples where He does that very thing. And for a person that's hungry, they're spiritually seeking, and they want to have a real relationship with God. It's not difficult. We make it difficult, but it's not.
Right. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. And it seems very reader-friendly, I guess you could say. I've started reading it already, and I like how you break it down. I like how you stop and say, here you go, let me explain this a little further. It's nice.
My goal when I wrote this was to use God's Word and elaborate on the concepts, not to use it and twist it into saying what I wanted it to say. And I tried very hard to write it from the standpoint of easy to read, factual, but very easy to read.
And this is one of many to come, is that right?
Yes, it is. There's a whole series of books that I've been outlining, and this was my first one. And I'm working on a study guide for this one because so many people that have read this have come back to me and said, oh, I love the book. I'm using it for small group study, or personal or couple Bible study. So it just seemed like a natural thing to go ahead and produce a study guide for it, for that purpose. So it opens up a whole new market for the book as well.
Definitely. And it was just recently released, December 16th?
Correct.
Is that right?
That's
How
right.
Exciting. Okay, and then tell us, if people want to pick up a copy of this book, where they can find it.
Well, at this point, it's available on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, Borders.com, and it's going to be available in Mardel shortly, and it'll be on the shelves within just the next 2 weeks.
Wonderful. Oh, that's great. The book is Unlikely, and this is Dr. George Goodman. Thank you so much, and good luck with your new career, as well as, being an eye doctor and an author. Thank you so much.
Thank you.